Hello, my name is Mariana Torres, and in this video, we will talk about one of the most common topics of today, which is the reason for our new reality or not so new reality. And that's right, I am talking about the coronavirus. This virus that is 1 year old since it came into our lives. And I remember the last year in this month of March, we got the news that they will close the schools for a few days. And the truth is that I think that both I and most of the students felt a great relief. We saw it as an early vacation, and at the time we didn't. I thought about the seriousness of the matter. To be honest, I was pretty happy because, we will gonna get vacations, so I was really excited. But with the pass of the time on the news, they began to say that we will be back in 1, 2, 3 months until all this became something indefinite. And with the passing of the months, everything got worse. It was heard about more and more deaths thanks to this virus. And today I'm gonna focus more on the school environment. And I always thought that taking classes online was much better than having to go to school. But after all these months, I completely retract that thought because I feel that in these circumstances, the students are not given the right importance that should be given to us. And I say us because, yeah, I'm a student too. And the same thought that I had months ago is the one that people today have. They have the belief that taking online classes is nothing, that we have it very easy, and they totally wrong. Let me tell you why. Because, well, online classes don't make our education easier. On the contrary, it makes more and more students come to the painful need to leave their studies, either temporarily or permanently. And the reasons may vary, of course, but we will focus on two. And the first is due to economic problems. And this pandemic not only brought with it health problems, but also totally changed the economy of the country, which made us realize how poorly trained Mexico was there for situations of this nature. And I have seen comments from people saying that it is the fault of citizens for not saving. Some some may agree with these ideas, but in my opinion, they are the same as these people who you think living in their bubble of privileges, and it seems that they don't know that in Mexico there are many people who live from day to day. People who don't have the possibility of saving, not because they don't want to or because they do not get a good job, but because the economy of our country is a mess, and with all of this went into decline. So there are many young people who had the need to abandon their studies and their dreams because they could not solve it anymore, because they have to help in their homes, they have to help their family, and they just give up school and give up their dreams. And, well, yeah, I think that is one of the main problems. But also, another is that we have faced, and although I am not a psychologist, I dare to comment on it because I am a student, as I said before, and as such, I can tell you that young people have presented many mental crises with all this pandemic. And we not only stop going to school, we stop interacting with others, we stop living together, our lives totally change. And today, if you love your relatives, you stop visiting them, and that is a proof of love because you don't want them to become ill because of you. And all these mental breakdowns are the worst for the students. Anxiety, stress, and insomnia are not a good combination for anyone, and yet they are states that all students have been going through. I know that teachers make a great effort, and because for them it was all new and they only follow instructions on how and what to teach us. And it was new for us and for them, I know, but it seems that they have forgotten about empathy. They order and commission tasks as if we had all the resources to take classes online, as if we were learning. I feel that this situation has been an academic setback that is increasing. And the government, instead of opening bars and other places, should open schools. Just as we can get infected in a classroom, we can get infected in public transport at rush hour, where it is so crowded that it is not even possible for you to get off. And we can get infected in the same way in the supermarket. They think that closing it for a day or a whole weekend will improve the situation, and it seems that they are not aware of the needs we have. It isn't possible for schools to remain closed. The only thing that all this proves is the ineptitude of our government, and I hope that all this will end soon, and over time we'll see it as what made us more aware and empathetic, and also as something that made us value what we have even more, and has been something that we overcome, although unfortunately not all have done it. I mean, some people, of course, they die, and they're gonna be still dying for because of this virus. But I think